Yeah. And on the west side, inside, laid back. I've been turning up. Hey, I've been turning up in my city. Message. What's going on, y'all? TK Profit dropping in to do another charting session. We got some good news. TradingView discontinued their live streaming services. So instead of going live on TradingView on Wednesdays night for charting and Thursday morning for trading, we're going to do it all right here in the Facebook group. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into the charts. I've been turning up for my city. Hey, man, I don't really listen to that music, but that beat is crazy. I love these instrumentals, man. Just not the words. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this chat up so I can see the names when they pop up. Sarah. Sarah, what you been up to? Come get some of this money with me, Sarah. Long time no see. Let's see. All right, so first thing first. Let's go over these setups that we called, man. These things played out crazy. We had USD news this morning, so you can blame the news for the high accelerated moves that we got going on in the market. It's another reason why I like sales setups as well. If we look at this side, we're on the 2-hour time frame, so each one of these candlesticks represents 2 hours. Look at how many candles it took to create this move. Oh man, then this deep pullback before reaching the highs. Well, when price started, it took 3 candles to cover this entire move. That is ridiculous. So what that means is in about 4 hours, we got almost $3,000 in 4 hours. Now, it doesn't always happen as quick, but when it does, it's really fun. Okay, so now price retested the bottom of this trend line on Euro USD, okay? There's a double bottom right here, so I was actually waiting on this area to get retested. After this fall, price did exactly that. New stream to TikTok. Oh, that's cool. Uh-oh. I was just reading something on my OBS. We might have to do that so we can go stream on TikTok too. TikTok community show love. All right, cool. So back to what we were saying here. Price retested the bottom of this trend line. And we just so happen to have a double bottom here on the 4 hour as well. And now price is giving us a decent reaction at it, but we want to see if we'll get a reversal right here and a move back towards the highs of this trend line. All right, so since all of this was played, let's get this stuff out of the way. All right, cool. Captured liquidity there. Get our money out the way. Okay. All right, so these arrows that I just deleted, I put them underneath consolidation of different structural levels that are easier to see on the smaller time frames. I put them there because these are the areas where you have money in the market, or traders refer to it as liquidity. So when I see liquidity building up like this, what's going on? How you been? Long time. Oh man, got one of the people that started with me in this thing. Yeah, so when I see this forming in the market, this is what I did. On Sunday in our charting session, this is where we were. I just made sure that I marked this. I saw lows forming at this area where we had multiple rejections. I also saw the same thing at the highs. I also noticed that price, again, created micro levels of support at different areas. So I went to the higher time frame, and I just drew a simple trend line showing that price kept rejecting at this area. And the same thing on the lows, creating more like a descending triangle. So after that, I was like, let's see what is up at the highs, and let's see if we can possibly get another rejection at that trend line. So we went down to the 15-minute, and we noticed, blessings family, good to see you, man. We noticed a double top right here. So after noticing that double top, I wanted to see price break above this area to retest those highs before making that downtrend, and man, it played out perfectly. And with the news, it was a monstrous move. So price played around right there in consolidation for a little while, spiked up and hit that trend line and that double top, and from there it just dropped. It dropped and covered that entire move in mostly 4 hours, really. Well, I take that back. This 15-minute candle was really most of the move. But it covered almost 150 pips in one trade. We did the same thing in gold, all right? So in gold, got this rejection, 330 pips. Let's find this candle that did it. So I'll say, all right, with gold, it was about 5 hours on gold, about 4 hours on Euro USD. Then the same thing happened with pound USD. Oh my God. All of these things just ripped. So we got close to a little over 600 pips in 3 trades in less than 6 hours, man. So that was just doing basic analytics and watching to see when the news events would happen, so we'll be able to trade during high volatility moments in the market. And we came across on some big dubs. Now you got a lot of people that say don't trade the news, and if you do not know how to trap price and properly forecast price, then I would say that they're absolutely right. But us, on the other hand, we are pretty accurate. So not only did we figure out where we would get the rejection from, but we figured out exactly where price would stop to begin to consolidate again. Yeah, you got to remember those. Yes, ma'am. Hey, you still been trading? Or did you lay off of it for a while? Right? Let's go. Man, so quick story. I was in this company, You just been scoping the charts, man. It's time to get back active. All right, I just got blessed, okay? I started off with this, well, it started off on TradingView, really, sending out free trades, and I got approached by a brokerage firm that hired me as an analyst. So I was doing work for them, posting setups and sharing my insight, and then we got an opportunity to work with a big time platform. All right, so this is the last time I'm gonna say it until it's actually done. So the first time and the last time, we're gonna have our own brokerage firm. We're gonna have our own prop firm. And right now they got me partnering, just doing pretty much an affiliate program to see how to properly advertise the thing. So once we get in it, everything is successful. But big time opportunity for profit takers, and this thing is really about to go to another level for real. Man, not too many people get a chance to do it like this. But I started with my friend here, the realist, in this company. They did a great job with introducing personal development. But to just be real, the company kind of got lost in this bring a friend and get paid off of the people you bring in versus actually making money on trading. And it was so many people in that was working that angle that pretty much trading got lost in the process, and people just started doing the multi-level marketing, and it really hurt the company. But in that process, I started to do live sessions within the company to help my peers, and they got me over the thought of feeling that doubt, that self-worth. And they're like, oh damn, how you finding these trade setups? So I'm just doing this. Come show us. So y'all really bless me, man. So I'm gonna thank you. You were a part of it. Y'all started all of this. Y'all started all of this, man. All right, so on gold, we got in this sale, but price is definitely still in consolidation. TP1 was hit. I did not know how the rest of this trade was going to play out. Doc Jones, I was just talking about the group we was in, man. You missed it. I was just thanking y'all for getting me. Yeah, I see that. Let's go, Doc. I was just thanking y'all because y'all and Dom gave me the confidence to keep going in this thing. All right. But yeah. All right. So I jumped out at TP1. I closed 2 positions at TP1. I actually still got 1 open. It's just sitting in profit, right? But right here, after we hit TP1, this is pretty much the highs on gold. So we really needed to see a little more consolidation before saying that this downtrend was actually valid. And if we look on the 30-minute with our EMAs, let's just say, hey, man, I appreciate that compliment. Y'all was some real ones too, man. For real. Yep, so I'm gonna keep it going, all right? So we're going to do this for at least 6 months where I'm just letting everybody come to the charting sessions for free for the whole hour, trade live for the whole hour, and then maybe we'll move to like 30-minute sessions, but I'm still going to come in and bless everybody because they bless me helping. So I'm going to keep it going. But yeah, with price consolidating right here in our smaller time frame EMAs, still moving underneath price as far as this 200, we need to wait to see a break below it. But we're definitely going to hold this last position on gold. We got it at break even right now. So let's just see how this thing plays out. On the 1 hour, we're still waiting on the 200-day EMA, on the 2 hour as well. So for the next couple days, we could see gold just playing around right here in this area, right? Like I said, we got a risk-free trade, so if it decides to give some impulsive move to the upside, we are protected. The other thing that we caught was pound JPY. Not pound JPY, euro pound. All right. So pretty much same concept. We saw this double top at the highs that has not been retested. So I waited on price to pull back. I entered this sell here. It consolidated for a while. And on our charting session Sunday, noticed something very fundamental. So a lot of people get caught up in a lot of indicators. Really, I only use momentum indicators, something to tell you how strong an uptrend or a downtrend is. But outside of that, I don't use too many of them because it could get confusing. But basic fundamentals, if price is truly in a downtrend, you'll see price creating higher highs, most likely lower lows, okay? So up here, even though you got all of this noise happening, if you just look at the highs on these candlesticks, price started to create lower highs. So I set a limit order right here, and we just held it. Woke up to that news, and man, we had a massive fall. How many pips was that? Yeah, another almost 40 pips. Okay, and that was about it. So yeah, we got about almost 600 pips, you guys, in one morning. Oh, let's not leave out euro pound. I'm sorry, euro AUD. Tearing these names up. There's 130 pips on this. We had a big boy morning. Now it's not like that every week, as much as I would like it to. Sometimes you'll mess around and see everything consolidating. So right now, this was our original entry on this trade. Prices pulled back to that entry, and it gave a couple rejections. So I'm pressing this arrow above because, again, when you see multiple rejections in the market, I want you to start thinking like the institution so you can get a better idea of when to execute. All right? So these areas where you see these relatively equal highs, traders are placing their stop losses above these areas, right? That's why I watch to see where these areas are. Because once you identify them, you'll start seeing price will locate an area like this. See this double top up here? This double top just so happened to be above two areas where you have liquidity in the market. All right, so in most cases, what you'll see is price continue to move up, capturing all of the liquidity in that area before making the move that it wanted to make. What am I looking for here? All right. So let's say price really was in a downtrend. This downtrend is legit. Before it continues that downtrend, in most cases, you may see a short pullback, give you a bull flag, capture all of the money there. Everybody that was waiting on that sale, it's going to take all your shit. And then it'll fall. Man. And after a few years of watching this, back testing it over and over, this is the safest way to trade. Find the money, okay? So find the lows or find the highs where you have liquidity underneath. Wait until they capture the money and enter in where the institutions will enter in the market, and then we win. Capture the money. Yeah, we win. Getting these trades with them. We normally get wicked entries and price take off and go in the opposite direction, just like those other trade setups that we're in. But patience is key. So looking at the news, we had more Euro news, more USD news. What happened with the indices? Oh, God. Okay, so the indices did not reach my entry, but that would have been a nice trade setup. Well, let's see what it did hit. What did this wick hit? Imbalance. Oh, it's a little structural level right here. Just retested it. So that's something that I do as well. I make sure that I log all of my trades. And after I log my trades, if it doesn't play out the way I thought it was supposed to, I like to see what did I miss, okay? Something else. Yeah, a lot of things did change. So I'm still setting up the partnership with the brokerage firm that I'm working with now. So give me a couple days and I'm going to update our free course, because I got a free course that guides you to the brokers to start with, where to start your demo accounts, which actually help once you guys start taking the trades with us. That way all of our coordinates are the same. So you won't be with a different broker. I give you a trade and you got wicked out or something that we still in because you got different coordinates with your broker. So give me a couple days and I got you. I'm going to not only update our free course, but I'm going to post it in the group and tag you in it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, we got some stuff brewing. Y'all don't tell nobody. If they want to hear, let them watch it later. Oh, no problem. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to change the narrative for real, because shit, we know what happened. Our company really hurt trading. It put a real stain on trading, especially the word Forex. Well, black folks is like, oh, you in that scam shit. And it's like, oh, God, this is not a scam at all. We all doing legitimate, working a legitimate instrument. Okay, you may have been introduced to some people that weren't actually focused on teaching you, but this shit is not a scam. This shit is changing people's lives. So it may have put a little stain on it, a little bad taste in people's mouth, but if you can actually come in and help people and show them the real, then that'll definitely redeem the word Forex in their mind. And that's all my mission is at this point. Because shit, if we look at it, anybody that's working a job, they got a 5-10 year plan. A lot of people got in this thing, they didn't see results in 3 months, 6 months, and they quit the shit, really failing themselves. I told myself I didn't give a damn how long it took, whether it was 10 or 15. I was a barber. It took me 10 years to really master doing a fade, to make $15 to $25 an hour. I'm going to master making this $1,000 an hour. I don't give a damn what it takes. Let's win. Win. Yes, sir. So let's stick to it. All right, so with these indices, price really just retested. Big V, what up, God? What up, V? Price just retested the 618, right? Well, it didn't quite hit it. So what we could see is another push towards that 618. Let's see what these EMAs look like. All right, so here's a quick little tip, okay? If you are looking for a reversal in price, right? But you go check your EMAs, which is just a tool to help with momentum, not necessarily to dictate trades, but it helps me figure out where the momentum is, if it's bullish or bearish, right? So if I come on here and I see all of the EMAs still on the top of price like this, but I'm looking for a reversal, then it's not time to take it. Like 9 times out of 10, you will see price drop and actually break this low, giving time for all of the EMAs to catch up and actually squeeze, okay? And after that, you'll see a break above. Let me find an example. Well, shit, this is an example, but, the inverse of that example. So you got this uptrend right here. Price created this high. The EMA didn't catch up yet. Once all of the EMAs caught up, price shot above to create a higher high, and then it dropped. So the same thing, but vice versa. So what we can actually do is just set some alerts down here, and we'll wait on it, because that would be a nice trade setup to enter for a buy on S&P 500. So let's get rid of some of this stuff. This area definitely has to be retested. Let's get rid of this. Turn off. Get rid of range right now. All right, so we know that it responded to this structural level right here. So we see next time we need to keep that in mind, probably enter at structure, but be mindful of this double top so we got an appropriate stop loss. But this trade right now is still valid. Now, typically when I retest, when I use reversal patterns like a double top, inverse head and shoulders, or head and shoulders, double bottom, anytime I use one of those patterns as an entry zone, I normally only put the retest at the right shoulder. And that normally gives you a better risk-reward ratio. So that brung us from a 1-to-6 to a 1-to-9, which is nice. You can actually, if you want, bring that stop loss above that gap. You still got a better risk-reward ratio on that entry. So what we want to do is we just want to watch what happened right here at these lows, and we're going to monitor that because we want the best entry possible on this thing. All right. And with these alerts, that remove us from that FOMO, all right, that fear of missing out. If you guys took signals, and I'm pretty sure you have, the realist doc, I know y'all took signals from the group. Some of them signals, you see that signal late as hell, and you still want to get in that trade. But they also didn't stress how to properly leverage as much either. So, man, some of us was getting killed on those trade signals. Yeah, man, we were getting killed. And that's something that I also show you guys how to avoid once you go through the free course as well. Like how to take advantage of a signal that you found late, and how to make sure that your leverage is appropriate due to your timing. All right, so this is what we want to look at. It's like a 1-to-11 on S&P 500. V, did you took a EA buy this morning? Let me see. Let me check this out. Up another program, so if the signal get a little weak, give me a second. No, what'd you take? You were in the sale, it just hit your TP? Okay, I see it. Let me share this screen. All right, so V actually got into our mentorship program, man. Where you go, Discord? Oh, you're right here. V actually got in our mentorship program, and it's the first trader that I actually put through our mindset series. All right, so I did create a 6-week mindset series just to help us break free of the things that's holding us back. Because like I said, personal development definitely helped us in IM Academy, but it was like this cookie cutter shit. The system that we put together, it lets you diagnose your own problem so you can come up with a solution that fits you. And man, this dude has been going crazy in here. Alright, TP1 and 2. But you guys can definitely check that free trial out and see for yourself, man. These people are definitely having some eye-opening experiences in here. How did that happen? Got some of them not showing up. But it is beautiful, man, to say the least. But all right, back to action. Oh, this is the group that I post in for them coins. So let's see how EA responds right here at this level after pulling back. Let's see if it'll use this area where we have these few rejections to establish a level of support. A level of resistance, or if it's just gonna continue to uptrend to blow through this level. Right now we got a impulsive mood that could possibly be filled, and this thing could still be in an uptrend. And it's just, what's today, Wednesday? Yeah, so we could see a pullback from here. That would definitely be another double top. Yeah, so with stuff like this, if you're not already in the trade setup, it is not worth taking a risk. So let's see how price responds really. It could reject at this 200 EMA. It could just break above to hit this 1 hour double top up here. We just need to see how strong momentum is. Right now, looking at the EMAs, everything is still bullish. Okay. Yeah. Still bullish. So let's see if price does break beneath these lows right here. If price does break these lows, we'll see how it responds at this area. But right now, the way all of the higher time frames is looking, we really want to see if this uptrend will continue. All right. So I look at multiple time frames. So you could be showing a clear downtrend on the 5 minute. Then you go up on the 1 hour and you're like, oh, it's just about to give you a short pullback and then break to the upside. But only looking at one perspective will definitely put you in a bad position. And most people, when they do that, they become blind to what's actually going on to in the market, and they're only focused on their own analytics. And I've done this shit myself, and it hurt my feelings. That's all I'm gonna say. Please learn from my mistake. But you're like, oh, this thing gonna buy this support. Oh no, this support. Oh no, this support. And then you look, it probably just hit this thing, and it take off without you. But at that point, you blew your whole damn account, and you didn't get no wins. You didn't get no wins. You just blew your account, and then you couldn't participate in the trade. That's a terrible fucking feeling. So instead, just be patient, man. Just be patient. Let it come to you, and from there, you'll be in a better position. So I say only enter at proven structural levels, okay? And if you want to figure out what's a strong structural level, no matter what time frame you're on, look to the left, okay? So right here, at this level, you got a lot of rejections. If you go to the left and you see more rejections, whether it's below or above, right, that lets you know that this is a strong structural level, and it is that simple. Just like when you're dealing with people, all right, you can predict how your friendship or your relationship will go with this person based on past patterns. So this ain't just a fucking charting thing. This is a life thing. Pay attention to past actions, and you'll get a better understanding of how to predict future price movement or future movement. Like I said, in your friendships, your relationships, this shit is universal for real. Yes, sir. Rejections. Your trade, you put your trade in profit. It got clipped. Did you take profit at TP1? Forgot y'all got a little delay. I'm over here looking at the screen like it'll pop up in a second. All right, that's cool. So we really just need to let these run. I really don't see any setups right now for Euro. Yep, you did. 1 and 2. All right, cool. Bet. We're actually waiting on this Euro CAD to pull back so we can get in the buy. Man, ITP got clipped and this thing moved. I don't really like when that happens. It's cool, but what I don't try to do is program anger from a certain outcome, because that should have had you scared. Now you don't want to enter in the trade. But Big V, we got clipped by 3.8 pips. Man, so a little lower on that stop loss, and we'll be in profit right now. But it's all good. So one thing that I did that I tell people not to do is I didn't account for this whole wick. And if I would have done that, followed the rules, we would be rolling. But it's okay. Players make mistakes. All right, let's see. So right now, this is the area to watch on Euro CAD, V. We want to see if price will establish this area as support. Yeah, goofy ass wick for real. Because what we want to see is a bull flag. Yeah, pretty much looks like everything that could have been played that would have caused a rejection in price has been played. All right, we got this double top right here. Another thing I suggest, when you look at the candlesticks, if you do not see your reversal patterns, get you some visual exercise in daily. Just take your drawing tool and draw the ups and downs in price so you could begin to see this thing without using your line chart. All right, so that'll create a point of reference for you. Then you guys will become the one and start seeing through the matrix and shit. But all right, we got this double top right here, but we were waiting for the 618 to be retested. So let's see if there's anything interesting at the lows. All right, 15 minute. Might have a... let's stick with the 15 minute. So on the 15 minute, let's see, we got multiple rejections at the lows right here and at the high. So we just talked about this. We got liquidity below and above this area. Some people going for the sell, some people going for the highs. The scalpers are going crazy. We are going to wait. I'm going to set an alert here. So again, remember what I said about the EMAs, okay? Not only are we going to wait for price to retouch or retest this area, this 382 level on the field, but we also want to see the EMAs touch price and begin to squeeze, all right? So from there, we know it's either going to be a impulsive move that push price down to continue to sell, or we're going to see a reversal in that trend. So we want to watch this area. All right. And we got those alerts set, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Let's look at the other indices and oil. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the same move that we just pretty much found for S&P 500 is a little clearer on NASDAQ, because right underneath it on the 15 minute, you got that double bottom. All right. Now it definitely looks like it was played with this wick, but definitely more of a reason to do exactly what I said. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Let's see. Let's get in there. Let's zoom in. This thing trying to play with my emotions. Nah, it looked like it was hit. Damn, that wasn't hit. Okay. So yeah, zooming in is your friend as well. So that wasn't hit, but it's still a big chance that this thing could create a lower low. Yes, sir. Exactly. Rubber band. Yep. It definitely acts like a slingshot. So this low could definitely get broken, right? But we are going to put an alert in front of it and below it. Good friend of mine, Z, he used to use this thing called wave theory. It was complicated as hell, unnecessarily. I never understood it. But one thing that I did learn from the wave theory is the thing that they were predicting was this move, okay? So most people would get into this buy right here, but in using that wave theory and identifying the fourth wave, you're able to identify when price will create that lower low right before you get the true reversal in trend. So in seeing that, it was no reason for me to learn that. I could just use the EMAs to identify the same thing versus trying to figure out which wave was which when it came to the market. Not saying that it was a bad strategy, it's just you don't have to take all of those steps to get to the same place. And that's what I figured out. That's what I figured out. So we're going to wait. Mostly everything that we got right now, we have to wait on some type of confirmation. So there aren't any trade setups that I can give you guys that'll be legit. And one thing that I don't do is call shit just to be in the market. Not my type of thing. Oh yeah, so this is definitely a major structural level of support right here on the daily. All right, we got rejections all right here on US 30. So TP3 was hit. I knew it would be. Let's go ahead and adjust this fib. Yeah, we just gotta wait from where we are, V. That's cool. It's one of those times where you just go play with your kids. We'll see what happened during the London session. If we get any more data printed during the London session to give us a better idea of what's going on, we'll take that. Besides that, let it go. Are you causing trouble, Discord? Let's close you. Okay. Brick saying he just read something about Bitcoin. Yeah. We'll take a look at Bitcoin. Let's get rid of this. Man, that's a massive double top on the daily. A massive move. Let's see. Yeah, we got the same thing going on for all of the indices. So again, I'm pretty much rendering the same diagnosis on this thing. We need to wait. But something beautiful, right on the 618, we got a double top. So, and we got liquidity right here above the 382. So what we do know for sure is at some point, price is definitely going to pull back because it has to capture all of this money right here. Why did I put an alert right there? I don't know. Let's move this alert down here. Place an alert below the right one. Boom. Yeah, all right, V, we're going to call it slingshot. We're going to wait for the slingshot. All right, so that's pretty much it. All right. This will be it for our session tonight. Okay. We found absolutely nothing, but we did get some insight. And the insight for today is we need to wait on these setups to fully develop. We hit all of our target areas on the trades that we were in. So at this point, we just need to be patient, which is one of the biggest setbacks for traders. Most people don't have the ability to wait, all right? And we won't let that be our downfall. So we just have to let these setup develops. Yeah, and that's okay. That gotta be V. Spoken like a true coach. That is okay. It's not always push a damn button time, all right? So just like Big V said, I'm assuming, let's be patient and let these things develop as far as NAS 100, US 30, and S&P 500. And what we are going to do is wait until these alerts are triggered so we can take a look back to figure out what we're going to do from that point, all right? So, till then, you guys keep your fucking energy up. Speak life into yourself, all right? Believe in yourself. Take advantage of our tools. Like I said, I'm updating this free course again due to our beautiful partnership opportunity. We got our structure breaking free trial. We got books available on Amazon for the do-it-yourselfers. Hey, I almost started freestyling on y'all ass. Now I'm just playing. But we got 6 steps to trading with consistent results. This covers all of the concepts that I'm going over in these free sessions for you guys. It's available on Amazon under $40. We also got our trading log books. All right, one for Forex, crypto, commodities. The other one's for stock and options. And this is our beautiful 6-week mindset series, structured breaking, to help you get to the next level. All right. And this is our 6-week journal that goes along with it. Outside of that, y'all guys get on this merch, man, and support the movement. And remember, you're only one trade away from living, man. So why fight to stay the same? Let the streets know. And when we win, just win in profit.